Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Guildie Cast. Today we're going to be playing Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate, the demo. And I'm accompanied with my friends Christian here.
Hello.
And Thomas.
What's up?
And we're going to be playing every weapon and doing each monster. So why don't we get started?
Alrighty.
We have 26 uses. We were doing some practice.
What if it's not enough?
No, you should be alright.
Okay.
Pretty sure as long as you don't close it.
You know, in the 3DS demo, like, it'll say, Cha-Cha will say, make sure to take a break. And I was like, only Monster Hunter would do that on a demo.
That's true.
I'm kind of sad that the Circle Pad Pro doesn't work for the demo.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
wanted to try it out.
They were advertising the Circle Pad Pro
like
for Monster Hunter.
Same tablet, yeah.
Isn't there a package you can get?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Comes with 3DS.
Yeah, the Japanese release had the special 3DS with the Circle Pad Pro.
Alright, so we have Lagombi or Plesioth. We're gonna start off with Lagombi. And my favorite weapon is actually the Gun Lance. So we're gonna do that. Now, how much Monster Hunter experience have you guys had?
Well, I started off with Freedom Unite. I didn't play it too much. I got like a good 50 hours in, and then I started playing with you with Monster Hunter Portable 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as of now, I have I think a good 250 hours. And then I went back to Freedom Unite, and I have a good 100 hours on there.
What about you, Christian?
Not nearly that amount.
Yeah.
I think I played Tri for like 15 hours, and then I got overwhelmed with school and rating and WoW.
Yeah.
And I have Portable 3rd. Played that for a good 30, 40 hours. And now I'm looking forward to Tri-Ultimate, but putting in quite a bit more time than that.
Yeah, so I have around 800 hours on Tri and 800 hours on Portable 3rd. So I kind of know what I'm doing, but I might die, you guys. You never know.
Against the Gombi?
Maybe. I don't know. I like to start off using my bombs because they just give them to you for free. Why not? And then while he's stunned, I always put that power seed on, and then I whip and fire because he always roars right after.
I feel like the they just gear you up like super, like, what is this, high rank armor for a low rank Lagombi?
Actually, it's high rank. He does the backup move.
Oh really? Yeah.
Is that backup move only high? Oh god.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's basically like a bunny Ashura, or Azuros,
Yeah.
and Azuros only gets the move where he hits you when he backs up. He only gets that in high rank.
Oh,
But he's still pretty easy.
I hate that move.
Yeah, I've only played high rank on the Portable 3rd, and I only killed, I think, Bullfingo high rank. So I'm looking forward to high rank and G rank.
Got a lucky
G rank
flank.
should be fun.
Yeah, I have yet to experience any G rank. I don't think you have either, Thomas.
No, I haven't actually. I got to high rank about halfway through in Freedom Unite, but I was playing with my friend and he stepped on my PSP screen.
What a jerk.
Aww.
Did you step on his face right after?
No, it was cool. It was my own fault. We were just running around with chickens, without heads.
Oh. Have you witnessed that before?
I hear it's pretty crazy. But yeah, and we stepped on it, we heard something crack, and then we only realized later that it was the PSP screen.
Yeah.
I remember back in middle school, I was playing airsoft with a bunch of people. One of the kids ran across the field and got shot like 20 times, and one of the shots hit his brand new iPhone.
Oh,
broke it.
bummer.
Yep.
Oh gosh. I really like that new move that Lagombi has.
Yeah.
Previously named Urkusu, right?
Urkusus.
Urkusus?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But that's his new move, is that giant snowball that will just keep going on and on. It's like out of the area. It just levitated. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I should probably pay attention to him. So, I wanted to talk about the new stuff that you see with Tri-Ultimate here.
Like Paquidios?
Yeah, well, I want to talk about like the differences in like the weapons and stuff because I feel like a lot of people didn't point that out very well. A lot of people did, but
Yeah.
not everything. So this is HD, you guys.
It looks amazing.
It looks really cool. There's only one thing I don't like, and that's the Plesioth. The water texture. When you're up close, it looks really bad. It looks really nice when you're far away.
Has anybody seen footage of like the actual game that's released in Japan?
I've seen it.
Is the water texture the same?
I haven't seen underwater battles.
It's probably the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw some guy fighting Brachelios, and
The
he
flagship
looked,
monster.
yeah, he looked really fun. Like a combination between Barroth, Urigan, Teostra, and Jinoga, the flagship from this game.
Oh no.
Or from
Did you-
Portable Third.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be a good game. The 3DS version, I think the 3D effect.
Turn! Dang!
I think the 3DS effect looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it opens up, the Capcom sign that comes up, it's all 3D and it looks really nice 3D. They don't have that here.
People were complaining that like it doesn't pop out of you, but it does add depth because that lengthens.
Especially when projectiles go straight towards your screen. Like, I guess it'll go past, like, through the HUD, and it really looks like it's popping out.
I don't know. I'm not much of a fan of 3D, and I move around a lot when I play, so it gets wacky.
Yeah, if you move it in the slightest, there's like a
Yeah, but I do like how it looks. It looks really nice. I myself can't play it very long in 3D because it gives me headaches.
you get the headaches. I don't get them. I'm
Yeah.
so lucky.
I don't get them either.
Oh.
Thomas, you just scrub.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I need a...
I hate it when I flinch him and then I use my shotgun. It's the most annoying thing ever. You think I'll get out of the area here?
No, you
No.
should be in.
As long as you don't go past him.
I've only killed a monster once while I was completely out of the area, and I could not just carve at all.
Were you using the bow gun?
Yeah, I was using the bow gun. I love the... I know you guys can't hear it now because the TV's muted, but the sounds, especially for the gun lance, like
Didn't
when
they redesign them?
yeah,
They're all revamped.
when you take a shot,
They
it is
sound
like
gorgeous.
the greatest, most satisfying sound ever. And they also changed a lot of the armors. So right now we're wearing Lagiacrus, and it's like we look like a superhero. We have like a cape and a giant ponytail. And I'm gonna see if I can trap this guy before he gets away.
You can use a sonic bomb and he'll be.
Yeah, but he's enraged, so
Well, you're gonna trap him anyway.
no.
You're gonna have to go to the next area.
Does the sonic bomb not work if he's in range?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't work.
So shows you what I know.
Look at this. He's gonna.
Roar.
He either roars or he snowballs. So if you're throwing down a trap, the snowball will go right over your head. Oh, it looks like he just got exhausted. So lucky me.
So what weapons are you going to be using in Portable Third, Grant?
Well, I'm a fan of the gun lance,
Obviously.
and I'm also a fan of all the bow guns.
So you're going to be doing that.
There you go. So that was like
7 minutes? 8 minutes?
Yeah, not my greatest time. Usually I get him before 5. That's like my best times. So Thomas, do you wanna? Oh, thanks for playing. But we're not done yet.
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, let's tag out.
All right. So now Thomas is playing.
I think I'm going to do dual swords.
Dual
on
swords.
What's that?
Lagombi. Or should I use Plesia?
Nah. Whatever works.
I doubt I'll be able to kill a Plesioth.
I've seen you do it.
I've done it, but it took like 15 minutes with bow, which was admittedly the bow.
I always finish like 18 minutes in with Plesia.
Oh.
Oh, you guys are scrubs.
Yeah, it's just, I'm new to underwater fighting. I've never played Try.
Yeah.
It's
And-
a little difficult. I've been playing it on the 3DS and not having that second control stick. It makes it a little bit iffy.
Yeah, that's interesting. And then, but I really like the lock-on feature in
Trolltimate.
Trolltimate.
It's
Yeah,
really
It
nice.
saved me so many times.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you don't entirely need the Circle Pad Pro for it.
yeah. And it wouldn't work so much on the PSP versions because you have the claw and such, but you can't claw with the Wii U gamepad or
Yeah.
the 3DS, and so
I'm kind of happy that they got rid of that. It was an awkward way to hold it, but it was pretty much loved by the entire community.
Yeah, in the in Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, you were just getting slaughtered.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Not
Metal
my
Gear
best.
Solid Peace Walker, there's even a control option that makes it so that you use the claw, which is pretty handy.
Is it named the Claw or is it named
No,
something?
it's like it's named
it's
Hunter.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah, me and Grant did.
An entire playthrough of that. That was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
It was
Just going around in tuxedos and throwing around people.
Gear Rex and such.
Yeah. So right now you're wearing the Global set.
Global?
Yep. You never fought the Global, right?
No, I've never played Portable Third.
Or try.
No,
Try. Yeah, Portable Third. Sorry.
So
PSP user.
the Global is like he's like a fish Hakuraboka.
Yeah.
Nibblestar.
Nibblestar.
Yeah. I know you don't like that name.
The worst name ever.
Who?
He's such a cool monster too. Why would he give him such a bad name?
Yeah.
Although, admittedly, it is pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's nice dodge. I think it's just
He just went over me.
it's a little comedic in a game that doesn't really.
He looks
Yeah.
like a.
It's just out of place.
He looks
Yeah.
like your nephew who's just like smiling around and he's kind of perverted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to associate the monsters with like family members. So Devil Joe is definitely your uncle, right? You can't get away from that. Baroff is like your granddad. Rathian, I guess, is your mom. Rathos is your dad.
What's Jinoga?
Jinoga, he would be like your older brother.
He just
Definitely, right?
knocks you
Kind of
around.
badass.
Yeah, he'll definitely.
The older brother just knocks
You just
around.
cursed on the podcast for the first time. You realized
did?
it. Yeah.
What did I say?
You said the BA word, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's give him a round of applause for that.
Fucking just like cursing all the time now.
I guess I'm the only one that hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, you will. I was actually expecting Thomas to curse.
I know, I got a pretty bad mouth.
Speaking of the Jinoga, I can't wait to fight.
Stygian Jinoga.
Stygian.
Yeah.
Now, is that
he's
only in G rank?
I don't know. I can't say that.
I'm pretty sure that it's not, because I've heard of Korpeko summoning Hungry Joe, which is, he looks pretty awesome too.
That's a scary fight.
That's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
I hated
You gotta
Kuropeko
heal
and
up,
Try.
Yeah, I know. That's always my problem.
I hated Kuropeko and Try, and I only went low rank.
I always hated Korpeko too.
He was
if I
annoying
never had to
enough.
fight him, I wouldn't. In Portable Third.
There's some monsters that just don't want to fight.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
noticed that you have paralysis? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, I killed, what is it, Jinoga. I think after you left me, it was like
I left
40
you.
or 40 or 50 times
Yeah.
Wow.
just to get that one plate. And now I'm
I don't
high
even
rank.
want to hear it, Christian. Okay. Because.
How many times did you kill Lagiacrus?
No. Oh, Lagiacrus was a different story, but my worst was definitely Narga. Just the regular one. I needed a brainstem and a pit, right? And I was just trying to make some armor, and it took me over 90 tries to get just those two items.
Which is funny because when I was hunting with them,
was
I
like
got
all the
both of
time.
them after like 5 hunts.
Yeah, ridiculous. But I can get like jewels and plates just easily for whatever reason.
Remember the Elatrian horns?
Elatrian horns were a problem for me.
Yeah.
Because actually, I would only get sky piercers, and I would never get the broken ones,
Yeah.
which is a rarity. I don't know how that happens.
Have either of you seen the Elder Dragon for the current for
Gira,
Tri Ultimate?
Gira Mosu,
Giran Miros? Or
yeah,
something?
something like that. He's pretty cool. He's got like a lava jetpack, reverse
Yeah.
Oh, what?
jetpack. Yeah,
He's like covered in lava. It's cool.
yeah.
That's gonna be fun. I haven't.
Oh,
The only.
I've never seen him go into this area.
Oh yeah.
In the
See,
demo.
he tried to throw a snowball at you.
I don't think I've ever fought an Elder Dragon.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, Urg. Is Urg? No.
No, Oregon's not. He's a brute
come on,
wyvern.
Cha-Cha.
I think, like, sometimes I get hit by the bombs that I put down, and sometimes it doesn't do any damage. Have you
Yeah,
noticed
I've
that?
noticed that. Maybe if you're trying to hit,
I
like
think
if they're like nowhere in sight, maybe it doesn't do any damage.
my
Or it does
hypothesis, my hypothesis was that if your teammates hit it, if like Cha-Cha or Kayamba hit it, you won't take damage.
Yeah, 'cause that was always an annoyance in with your cats.
Yeah, that was like really
I would
annoying.
stop using my cats if they would put down bombs.
Now, do you guys prefer Cha-Cha and Kayamba or the cats?
This question.
I like the cats personally.
I like the cats because you can customize them from like when they're like a little baby, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like they're small level 1.
I've heard in Monster Hunter 4 that you get a lot more customization.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that.
You could change their color, like, and
Is that going to be 3DS exclusive?
yeah.
Yep, that's why we bought 3DSs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be good.
Nice. So, how long was that? I didn't even
I
notice.
don't know. Pretty good times,
that
and
was-
I'm gonna like totally screw it up.
Yeah.
Less
here.
than 10. So it's Christian's turn. Where are you gonna roll?
I'm probably gonna use. I haven't decided. Let's see.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything different with the bow? Cause
Yeah.
Underwater.
Underwater is crazy.
yeah, I've heard.
I'm gonna
We'll
use.
definitely
haven't
show
seen it
that.
personally though.
Longsword.
You're gonna have to bow Plesioth.
Oh god.
Yeah. Have you done that before?
Yeah, and it was awful.
They give you sleep coatings. You can just bomb.
But I only get so many bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get 3 bombs.
Yeah, something like that.
Whoops.
Counting the small ones.
Yeah. Or
So-
4 actually. 1 supply, 1 large, and then 1 small bar, and then 2 small barrel bombs.
Yeah, something like that. So I want to talk about what's on the tablet here.
Oh.
So because this is different from the 3DS version.
You can't see it.
Yeah.
But on the tablet, on the top left, there's Cha-Cha and Kayamba's health. Underneath that is you tap it to beacon them. You know how
Why don't you just throw a beacon out?
Yeah.
And you can
That's
see that
Cha-Cha.
they're actually different shapes for each beacon, right? Or am I?
I don't know. I've never used it.
yeah, it shows different.
Yeah. See,
Oh, wow.
Kayamba's.
It's got horns,
Square.
but Cha-Cha's is like the acorn sort of thing.
Well, I mean, like when you do the signal, like on the map, did you see it, Thomas? Before it's a circle, but when you
Oh.
signal Kayamba,
It's a square
yeah,
or a rhombus.
I don't think that's a rhombus. I don't know.
Rhombuses and squares, basically.
Dude, it's been a while since I had geometry class.
Yeah,
Passed it once. Okay.
yeah, I've had it once too. I just have good memory for useless things.
All right. So beyond or below those symbols, it has a gesture list. So you just hit that, and then you'll have all your gestures.
So you don't have to scroll through your pause menu
We're gonna
looking
have
for
to-
gestures.
We're gonna have to shadow box something to death.
Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. On the second column, you have your targeting thing. So that's
You
the
tap
auto
it,
lock
and
feature.
it turns on auto lock, and then you tap L.
So you pretty
Smash
much
it.
toggle a monster. Like if there's multiple monsters, you can choose which one, and then if you just tap L, it'll center your camera on the monster.
Good for when they go
Know
past
that
it. Like
you can
right
toggle
there.
between monsters.
Yeah, so there'll be you can't have like auto target more than one, obviously.
Yeah.
So if there's more than one, there'll be like 2 monsters on the screen instead.
Oh, that's cool.
Personally, I really like the auto lock, but I don't want to use it because I feel like it takes away the immersion of the
That's
fight. Do you guys agree? Like,
Yeah.
It's helpful because I'm pretty bad at Monster Hunter.
yeah,
So it's just a nice supplement to the secondary stick.
Yeah.
Whereas for you guys, I'm sure it's just like a hindrance. I know there's a little bit of a delay, whereas with the stick, there's no delay.
right.
Yeah. Well, actually, it helped me a lot.
Yeah, it's really useful. It's just that like when I lose sight of the monster and I don't know where it is, like I want that to be there still. I don't want to just be able to hit a button and then say, oh, there it is, because you can easily lose sight of a monster.
Yeah.
All the time.
There's a monster, I don't really want to spoil on who it is, but there's a monster that'll actually make it harder for you to track them. And then with that auto lock feature, I'm sure things will be easier.
Oh yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about? We're gonna
Yeah.
keep it on the DL here.
Can I at least say not the name but the?
No,
No?
they'll,
Okay.
they'll figure it out.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
So
but it's I'm really excited for that
Turns
fight.
invisible.
Oh, I didn't want to just spoil it.
I'm sorry. Well,
I don't. Are you
it's like
sure it's not gonna
Cornelius.
break the auto lock? I know if you go out of the or the monster leaves the
Yeah.
area, you can't auto lock onto it.
Well, when this monster goes invisible, I'm like pretty sure that
Auto lock turns
you,
off.
yeah, but it goes invisible only for like a few seconds
Yeah.
to get like behind you to the side of you.
Get
But
a
all you
good
have to
hit
do
in.
is just hit it again, and then you'll find where he is. He does it to flank you, not to like attack you.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Cornelius, which I actually never fought him.
He's a really easy fight if you have flaming dual swords. You can pretty much just keep him on the ground and go to town on him.
That was going to be one of your main weapons, right, Thomas? Dual sword?
Yeah, that's gonna be mine. In the past I've mained longsword and greatsword in portable third, and then I did bow for a bit, but I'm not all too good with ranged weapons. It's not really my style.
Nice roll.
And then I also main SNS.
Oh, that one's going to be fun. Didn't they buff the elemental damage?
I think they just buffed the overall damage. That don't quote me on that, but it feels like SNS is much more
In
like
Freedom Unite,
viable.
they were rather weak, but they had really good elemental, and that's what they were useful for. And also the fact that you could use items while your weapon was drawn.
Yeah,
which
that was pretty cool.
It's really good for like the I guess less experienced hunters.
Yeah, I know in Try I was like you're starting. I was doing a perfect run with the SNS, fighting this, and then the guy left the area, and then I was like everything was going perfectly. I took no damage, and then that Anteca, I think that's what they're called, just comes in and rams me and ruins my perfect run. I got so angry.
That's terrible.
Christian, you said that you noticed a small difference with the longsword compared to Try.
Yeah, I
third,
noticed.
right?
It's a little bit harder to keep up the energy bar for the
barricade.
It looks like it goes down faster, which is pretty alright.
Yeah, that's true.
A difference from Try and Portable Third is that pretty much in Portable Third, which is like the same kind of stuff they're using now, is that there's two bars pretty much. So you have your orange bar that's straight in the middle, and then you have that surrounding bar.
Yeah, when you fill it up, it gives you an attack up small, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then
The surrounding bar is pretty much how long you can be in that level of spirit.
Yeah.
Spirit
And
gauge.
there's 3 levels of that spirit gauge where you do your R trigger combo, and if you get the final hit, the slash, then you go up in a different rank.
Right.
Christian right now is in red, which is the last rank.
Highest, but it doesn't last as fast.
You have to be really offensive with the longsword.
Yeah, so I know the damage percentage, like damage increase from, because it goes white, yellow, red.
Yes.
From regular to white is really low, and then white to yellow is pretty low too. But when you get into the red, it like drastically increases the amount of damage output.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with all the damage calculations.
Yeah,
myself.
Yeah, I've done a lot of number crunching.
Yeah, I remember you told me you had like spreadsheets on basically every weapon.
That's a little joke, but yeah, you can pretty much just get throw out your Microsoft spreadsheets and just study them all day instead of studying for class.
I wouldn't doubt it, actually.
You know they have a class that teaches StarCraft 2?
Yep.
Yeah, it's in Florida, right?
I think so.
I want to be the professor that teaches Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that would
be really cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Monster Hunter's super popular in Japan.
I'd take that
right?
class.
So, yeah, I would
Yeah.
totally take that class.
Learn
Hopefully,
quite a bit
with
of things.
the release of 3 Ultimate, we get more popularity over here in the States.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the depending factor on if Monster Hunter 4 is going to come to the US is how well Tri-Ultimate is going to do right now.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of people excited for it. I know there's a huge Monster Hunter community.
Like a cult following.
We keep running into the person who is playing the demo on our spot pass.
Do we? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see we go to school and then we see the same guy that's always playing the Tri-Ultimate demo. So it's always Christian, myself, and that one guy. And so hopefully we can hunt with him sometime.
Yeah.
I was kind of disappointed that the demo is only single player because in every other game it's multiplayer. I'm pretty sure.
That's
nice.
true. The Freedom Unite demo, which when I first played it, I was just terrible. You fight Cuckoo as the easy monster, and I was decimated. I was only able to beat him with the hammer because of the huge damage output.
Right.
So I made a mockery of your 2 times on the Gombi.
don't worry about
You
it.
got like 10 minutes. Something.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm the least experienced.
Well,
You'll
I
probably-
know for very beginners, like they'll die on Lagombi a lot.
Well,
And they'll
I mean,
time out.
It's not that difficult of a monster. The time restrictions are surprisingly.
They're pretty strict.
Yeah, the first time I went to Plesioth, I missed it, or I got the kill with, I think, a minute and a half left.
Yeah.
And but that was with the bow.
Everyone like who first starts out is gonna have like the hardest time in Monster Hunter because there's this ginormous learning curve. Like no matter what your armor set is, you're gonna have like a hard time when you start out at the very beginning because it's all like skill based. Armor will help you, yeah, but
Yeah.
you can have the best armor and just get stun locked pretty much by the monster.
What's really cool, actually, in Portable Third, most people in the States haven't actually played it because, well, it was only released in Japan. I imported mine. And what happens is it's really easy to get into. They lowered the, I guess you could say
The difficulty?
I guess, because in Freedom Unite, when you first start out, it's just, you have 8 defense. The armor set they give you, you get 8 defense, and you get 3-shotted by every monster.
Yeah.
When,
It's pretty rough.
When Grant and I were farming Nargahuga on Portable Third, I had I still had the base armor, and I
Yeah.
hadn't upgraded at all. And I was
I know.
like, why am I dying so fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to rush you through Portable Third pretty much.
Yeah, it was good. Like I got to I killed Junoga, I killed Tigrex. I've done not a lot of Portable Third, but more than I did for Try. Try was a good game that I didn't get the chance to play enough of.
Did he? Oh,
Nope.
I was like, huh.
Uh,
That's one way to fish him out of the water.
Yep.
This whole fishing thing, like, it's such a hit and miss kind of thing for me.
This
Like-
Plesioth.
really? I always get it.
Really? You're a scumbag, alright?
He may be a fish dragon, but he's the biggest chicken I've seen. Like,
Yeah.
He just leaves the area.
He's a sea serpent.
People get confused on what he's doing right now. Oh god. That was...
is he?
Oh, wow, you already poisoned him.
Yeah,
is
it only
he a
takes two.
dragon? A fish?
He's a sea serpent.
He's a fish that evolved legs.
Yeah.
and wings.
And
He's
they're like
basically...
fins.
He's like a... In Freedom Night, there was a monster called Cephadrome, where he's basically a land shark.
Yeah,
Like,
that's like the very first guy that
he's like a water version of Cephadrome.
Right.
Except really, really big, and in Freedom Unite he had the infamous hip check,
Oh.
which the hitbox was broken according to the community. But
they
he
fixed
just did
it.
They did
But
fix
they
it.
fixed it. Like in Freedom Unite, that would have hit him.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. It was a kind of a joke between Monster Hunters where the hip check could hit you from a different area, which
Yep.
obviously it couldn't, but
I actually, a friend of mine just he just bought an SD card for his PSP because you can't really play anything without
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
And he was looking at games to download for like on the PSN.
yeah.
And I didn't know Monster Hunter Freedom Unite was still like they sell it for like $20.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Freedom Unite arguably was the most, well, it was the most successful PSP title in Japan and in America. Because,
Well, when it came to America.
Yeah. Well,
and really, even people that, like, I would never have thought would play Monster Hunter, back in high school, when I was having trouble with my PSP, and they'd ask me, hey, do you have a PSP? Because I have this really cool game called Monster Hunter that we could play, and I'm like, really?
That's how I met you, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I think I got you into Monster Hunter.
You did, you got me back into it.
Yeah.
And it was only really after I met you that I got really good at it.
Yeah, I remember when I met you. You didn't know how to capture. You didn't know the Greatsword had a sweet time on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
Well,
level holding it the entire time.
In Freedom Unite, though, there's no level 3 charge where you flash blue,
That's true.
so that's where I have.
does it do the most damage if you just hold it and charge
Yeah.
it?
yeah.
Oh.
And,
Did they have the overhead charge?
Yeah, no, they didn't.
No.
They didn't have the kick, the slap, or the overhead charge.
How useful is that kick? Like, what Greatsword user is just like, I gotta get that kick in so I can get the quick slap?
Uh,
I like the slap.
Yeah,
I like the
but
slap a lot.
I-
Doesn't
I-
it do KO damage?
well,
Yeah, it does. But I never used the kick.
it was useful though, because like if you're playing with a friend and they get stunned, which obviously if I'm playing with you, that probably won't happen very often. But
You're playing with me.
Yes.
You
All
don't
the
have to-
time.
You don't have to gloat, you guys, but like you don't have to rise me up in the ranks here, because if I die, it's going to be really disappointing.
Well, let's just say you're probably the best hunter out of all of us.
Okay.
So,
That's safe to assume.
and we're not trying to have
See,
like a...
Look at these water textures.
Yeah.
Aw.
It does look pretty.
It looks good underwater.
Underwater looks gorgeous.
Oh yeah, yeah, but like on the surface, it looks good far away.
Like from Try, it's just all it is haze, and now there's blur, and
Yeah.
I think it looks a lot better than Try.
I think it was limited by the Wii's, like, because the Wii doesn't have really good graphics compared to the other games in its generation. And Try, I bet, could have looked really, really good if it wasn't on the Wii.
I feel like that's a big factor for a lot of like new players that are looking into it. Like the game, I think was what 480p,
Yeah.
and this is 1080p, and this looks absolutely
Get out of the way.
gorgeous.
Get out of the...
Yeah.
Why? I haven't done anything to you.
But I've seen gameplay of Try, and it looks really good, but it's like slightly blurry.
Yeah, it's got
And-
bloom and.
They add like the bloom to... Have you ever played Final Fantasy 12?
No, I have not played a single Final Fantasy.
Really?
Played the
You-
very first one.
You
that's
should.
it.
I really should.
Watch a lot of Let's Plays on
I
it.
sold my
That's nice
PS2.
review.
Yeah. But the PS2, Final Fantasy 12 is arguably the best graphics you'll see on the PS2, and they look gorgeous. But they're really bright and they're sometimes blurry, and that's because the PS2 has graphics limitations, obviously.
Now, speaking of like console generations, am I the only one who feels that Microsoft and Sony are in a, I don't want to say a totally different league, but they go for totally different things than the Wii does, like
Oh, yeah.
graphics.
They do. It's I feel you can't really compare the Wii and the PS3 and the Xbox
You really can't, like,
because they're completely different systems. Really.
Well.
I mean, PS3 and Xbox obviously they have their similarities and such, but Wii is like completely
I
different.
think, like, I always imagine an entire battlefield, and it's just Microsoft and Sony fighting, and then we use, like, Switzerland, who's just like, I'm gonna stay out of this, you guys.
Yeah.
like, I wish the Wii had some sort of online community, like Xbox Live, because,
Well, they kind of do. They have the friend codes and
well, that's
and
like,
then with
It's not the most reliable.
it's a
yeah.
little bit harder, like, I can't find people.
They
That is true.
They definitely worked on that with the Wii U though, because like
Yeah.
everything is like online now. You get Nintendo Land, and it's just everyone's online.
yeah. If you noticed when we started up from the Wii U menu, and it's just got a bunch of a bunch of it Christian's friends because this is his Wii U, and it shows like what they're doing and such.
I think we actually have Grant's me.
Oh yeah, it's my me. His name is Brock. He looks like Brock
It does look like
because Brock is my hero.
I have yet to
He
change
taught
or import
taught a
my
generation of children
Oh, God.
about womanizing.
Yeah, and raising Pokemon. He's
Yeah.
a Pokemon breeder.
Speaking of Pokemon,
He's got a
you gonna
drying
get-
pan.
Are you gonna get the new one?
4?
Oh, X and
Or
Y.
X and
What am
Y.
I thinking? Yeah, X and Y. Yeah, I'll totally get that.
Yeah.
I'm getting
With
that
the
one.
theorized new element.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you didn't
I
know
haven't
that,
heard- I
Christian?
haven't
There's
much
a
about
rumored
it.
new element.
I've seen the starters, but I haven't.
Yeah. And I'm hearing that there's gonna be a fire ice type Pokemon in it.
Oh,
What?
guys, I
Yeah.
just died.
I know Ground Lightning is already overpowered in Black and White too.
Yeah, and then there's Mudkip from Gen 3 in Emerald and
Wasn't
Sap.
he? He was Groundwater.
He was,
He's a-
yeah, groundwater, and then he just makes the lightning jump the easiest thing ever.
There's Electrocross who is like lightning, and then he just looks like a normal snake, but he has levitate, so it just cancels out his weakness to ground, something like that. It always pissed me off because he doesn't even look like he would levitate.
Yeah.
I hate that Pokemon.
Your Landorus. I just got the first Pokemon from Dream Radar, and I feel like I look like an idiot at school waving the thing around, shooting things. Like
Were
people think
you-
I'm taking pictures of them.
Were you using it?
Yeah.
Oh man,
And I look like totally weird, like twisting in my seat.
that's amazing.
But no, like it's a really good Pokemon. And what your Landorus? What level does it come in at?
Oh, I think it comes in at
30?
20, 30, something like that. It's been a while.
Like ground flying. What more do you want?
Yeah. If
Big
you guys
dragon.
don't know, I don't think Thomas knows, the Pokemon Dream Radar is like this Pokemon Black and White extension almost.
It's like a it's a
For the-
quote-unquote research lab.
I kind of
where
want to
you...
call it downloadable content almost.
Yeah, it's more of an expansion.
It's kind of like the
Supplementary game.
ER reader for the Game Boy Advance. I know that didn't do
Yeah.
all too well. Where you slide cards and you can get Pokemon.
Yeah, but
from
this
that.
is
I'm pretty
like
sure the Dream Radar has been a pretty successful thing.
it's like one of the most downloaded things on the eShop. Well,
Yeah.
that was like the luckiest.
I
French break
don't
ever.
have a 3DS myself, and I only started playing Black and White 2 recently. I personally, I wasn't much of a fan of the Pokemon series after Generation 4.
What was Gen 4?
Or-
Diamond Pearl?
Yeah, Diamond and Pearl. Actually, and it really, I feel it was at its peak at Generation 3.
I played the most of Generation 3.
Yeah, I played Sapphire through like 5 times,
Emerald.
and then I got Emerald, and I beat it like 2 times.
The memories.
A lot of memories there. And then recently, a friend of mine he persuaded me. Sorry, I'm retarded apparently.
Oh,
And
censored.
and
People get offensive with that word.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
true.
I have a friend.
I have family who has special needs.
Yeah,
But they don't really...
Oh, now you defined what he said. It was just gonna
Well-
be a bleep.
My best friend from 3rd grade, his sister has Down syndrome, so I know it. But yeah, he persuaded me to get the game, and I got it, and I'm playing through it. I'm liking it.
I KO'd him with drag shots.
Nice.
I don't even know what to. Here, I'll do this.
Oh yeah, they do.
I wanted to also.
Oh, wow.
I also wanted to state that was a good finisher. That like I don't know if you realize this because you weren't a bowgunner in Try, but ice, lightning, and what's that other element? Not fire.
Dragon?
Thunder?
Thunder. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you said lightning. Sorry.
Oh right.
Fire.
How many elements are there?
A lot.
What are we, scrubs?
There's 4.
Yeah,
I
there
think.
should be 4. There's
Besides
and
dragon.
There's ice. There's water.
Water.
Okay, so they would actually pierce monsters in Try, and now they don't. And they also didn't. They also did not in Portable Third.
Oh.
So like before, like 3 of those elements or 2 of those elements would actually do pierce straight through. It was really satisfying hitting them. But they changed that. So I guess it's Thomas's turn again.
All right.
You have to fight Plesioth now.
Ooh,
You don't have
that's
to.
gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
I hated fighting Plesioth in Freedom Unite. He wasn't. He wasn't actually that difficult in Freedom Unite. It was just a hip check you had to watch out for.
Yeah.
I don't think I haven't fought the Plesioth on the Wii U yet. I've done it on the 3DS. But,
I'm gonna greatsword him.
Oh really? You haven't?
yeah.
Oh well, it's gonna be nice for you.
I'm gonna die.
Are you gonna greatsword Plesioth?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. Underwater's gonna be fun.
Oh.
I like that. I like that underwater greatsword because like when you swing, you like do an entire front flip to
I
hit
don't know,
everything.
I don't like
I've
don't like-
heard that it's not all too great underwater, or it's difficult. Why did I get that?
I think
shot?
everything is difficult underwater.
Let's see. How do I get rid of that?
You gonna pick up the frog?
I did
That
not
was
mean to
a
do
that was a flash bomb.
Yeah.
You know you can do it if you hit +2. Right now he's actually
He's messing around on the gamepad menu.
Yeah.
yeah he
plus?
touched the item
I mean,
Or
it
is it
doesn't really
minus?
matter. You can't really carve anything. So.
minus.
Minus. Okay.
There.
I'm new to the Wii U.
That was a little harder than it had to be.
Yeah. You know it wouldn't even show up like in your inventory. You would have never even knew that was there.
I know.
Oh wait. I know that you're new to portable or to Try or in Try Ultimate.
Yeah.
So I know that you could. No, go back. I want
there's a
to
shortcut.
show
Oh,
you.
there is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
be
do.
teaching you stuff. So if you take a
the
left,
Down
right
the dock.
here,
I think I didn't get the frog.
You didn't.
Okay.
spending 5 minutes before he even gets the
And
Plesioth.
if you go down there, you jump into the water and you go down.
And this will take you to 9.
Oh.
Because I know they didn't have this in
No, they
Portable
didn't.
Third.
They hadn't
There's
tried.
also one in the Flooded Forest, and there's another in the desert. Shortcuts.
Oh, so you come out through the ruins. That's
Yeah.
cool.
How long do you think they can
Nice.
hold their breath? Like, I can't do that. And I free
That's
dive.
actually something I wanna talk about because they changed they changed the meter for the oxygen level, right? For
And I think
you were just like
You'll be
he thinks that you're doing a mating dance or something.
Oh god.
So now they visually changed the oxygen level of in the HUD, and they also changed the amount of oxygen that you can take in. So I know in like this is just abysmal right now.
I'm sorry, my mind is elsewhere.
I know in Try you can like be underwater for like a good 15 minutes before you have to find an oxygen. Like you can find either go to the surface.
Oh yeah, it's a long time to try.
But now it's like 5 minutes or something, and I'm kind of glad because
there's no need for those portable or mini oxygen supplies.
Yeah, the mini oxy supplies.
But now there is.
Now useful. I kind of like that. So was that the overhead?
No, that wasn't.
Oh, this is the overhead. Man, I'm surprised he's just standing there.
Yeah. Actually, I've noticed that the greatsword, since I've played greatsword through basically every Monster Hunter that I've played, it's a lot smoother. Like in Freedom Knight, it was really clunky. Freedom Knight is kind of like the diamond in the rough sort of thing.
Definitely.
Where there's a lot of I don't even want to say problems with it, but just things that you'd have to get over.
Could be improved upon.
Yeah, that could be improved up, and they really improved that in. I guess Try. I've never played Try, and in Portable Third, they really improved it.
I don't think you can fish him out. You don't need an item.
Oh yeah.
Can you fish him out if he sees you?
No.
No, once he sees you, it's like the Go Bull.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for him out here.
You are like just the most sissy hunter ever.
He's gonna stay there. Plesioth doesn't like you.
Come on, you're like a giant, or you're not a giant. You're a monster hunter with this ginormous sword. You gotta confront your opponents.
You didn't get that Everlos armor by sitting and waiting.
Yeah,
that's true. I'm sorry, since like you guys know, I haven't played Try. I'm new to underwater battles.
I know.
I remember in Try, I had some problems with depth perception when I first
that
started.
was the big part about Try, the underwater battles.
It was really difficult to see if I was gonna hit it.
Thomas, I was about to say that I've never been hit by that move, and I've never seen anyone get hit by that move.
I've been hit by that.
I got hit by it.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of a different one where he jumps out of the water.
Oh yeah, I've never been hit by that.
I got hit by that with a bow.
I didn't even think he could hit you.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just a movement thing.
No, it's hit me.
So this is the Azure.
Azurelos armor.
You know you can get out of you can draw your sword into a block.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so you hold down sprint and then you hit Y and A at the same time.
Yeah.
And then that'll put you into a block.
Ah.
There's a lot of weapons that use that same move. So for the bowgun, it'll reload what you have selected, and for the lance, it'll block.
Some greatsword main I am.
He's so annoying.
Oh,
underwater.
You're dead.
He's super emote.
Oh, I thought he was gonna be.
And you're on land.
Nice.
At least he hit you on land.
Yeah. I thought he was going to do the water beam.
Is it just me, or does the health? Do you get less health back from a mega potion in Ultimate than you did in Try?
I think it's you because the health bar just visually appears smaller.
It's not the whole screen.
Yeah, it would have been kind of weird for that.
Yeah.
I feel like they upped the resolution but kept the textures the same size. Like people have been complaining about the font size. Or
yeah, I see a lot of that. I don't quite see it, I guess, but I know a lot of people complain about that.
Now, is it just that people can't see, or is...
You know there was ruins like on the top of this cliff? I totally never even noticed. Yeah, I think it's not just us. Like, I think there is a font problem.
But I don't have a problem reading it on here, but on the 3DS, it's a little grainy.
Yeah.
Because it's not 1080p.
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Ooh, hit that nice.
So, do we want to talk about what games we've been playing recently?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because this is just the first episode of the Guildie Podcast, but we all want to record separate games and walkthroughs and let's plays.
Yeah.
Right now, I know Christian and I have been playing a lot of War of the Roses.
It's a little difficult for me because right now I don't have an internet connection that's reliable.
I played it a little bit when Grant got it, and the controls are a little bit weird.
It takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
What isn't weird when you first start off?
Yeah, they're unique.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I missed that
well, they're all the same, kind of.
Yeah, they are.
You can admit it. They're all have the same concept. It's just that they improve little by little, I think.
I guess.
I think it's
But,
the same
But
game, just retextured
I feel
over
that
and over
in
and
Call
over.
of Duty Black Ops 2, because my friend, some of my friends are like big fans of that. Well, one of my friends.
I remember
He's
playing.
a big fan of Black Ops.
I know some people are. It's a fun game. I can see people enjoying it.
Grant, you and I played Call of Duty 2 on the computer,
We
and then
that was our first main shooter. That's
Yep.
where we
I mean,
got
I played Counter
good.
Strike,
Yeah, I played Counter Strike.
but that was pretty much the game that got me into gaming.
Yeah, me too. There was a lot of like fast-paced stuff that would go into that. That was like the first game where like, you know, you would get your heart racing.
Oh,
I know that you play LoL a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and like when I first started playing, like when team ganks are going on, and like you're the last guy and you need to escape or something, or you're chasing down a guy, your heart was like racing when you first start out.
I guess that's gone away now. It's
Yeah.
just kind of going along with. But I've been playing since the closed beta. I have almost over 1,000 wins,
Yeah.
and I'm over like 200 positive. It's the game. I lose interest and then get interest again.
Well, they keep coming out with new content.
They
They have
do.
like over 100 champions now.
Yeah, like as of this recording, it's just Quinn is the newest champion. I haven't seen her. I mean, I've seen her, but I haven't played her. I haven't even gone into a bot game or anything.
Yeah.
Do you have to buy every one of those champions?
Yes, but you don't need money.
Yes
There's
and
in-game
no.
currency.
Oh, that's good.
And they also rotate the
free
champions
champions,
every
yeah.
week,
Mm-hmm.
so you're
That's,
gonna be like KO'd soon.
yeah. I gotta.
Yep.
Like powder.
Do you guys get that feeling when you just are gonna get KO'd?
Oh,
But
yeah.
It's 2 hits.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
2 hits without hitting them.
What do you mean?
If you hit them, like you
Is
get
that
hit.
what resets it?
Yeah. If you
No.
hit them, it resets the KO, and then after that, if you get hit 2 times, like with big hits, not with like Bullfango or something hitting you.
Bullfango.
I
Yeah.
hate those guys.
Bullfangos and Ronaldo.
I don't think anybody likes Bullfangos.
I
No
had
one.
like the most bizarre like hunt the other day where I was fighting Steel Urigan
Yeah.
and regular Urigan, and then we were in the volcano and I've been wailing on both of them the entire time.
Oh yeah, I was playing with you.
And then I just saw them both die all of a sudden, and it was this Rhinopolis who charged straight through both of the Urigans
Oh my god.
and came straight at me. He was like the Super Saiyan of Rhinopolis's. He was so tunnel visioned on me, he just like slaughtered anything in his path.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like, I was so confused at that moment.
In Monster Hunter Frontier, there's a event quest where you fight a moss swine, but this is like ridiculously powerful moss swine where you fight him naked and he one-shots you.
Why do you find him naked?
I don't know. It's
Challenge. There's a few in that portable third.
Yeah.
I expect a lot of downloadable content for the Trolltimate. I think there's some really cool downloadable quests that you can do. Did you get the K off damage on it?
I think I did.
That was weird.
Yeah, I think I hit tail with that.
How do you guys feel about the 20 minutes time limit?
I feel it's a little strict, especially
Yeah.
for Plesioth.
Especially for new gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, I've never fought Plesioth before this demo, and I think I mentioned this earlier, but I missed it, or I didn't miss it, but I got the kill with like 1 minute and 30 seconds left,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is like,
It literally took me a good like 3 or 4 times to actually get it, and I've been playing Monster Hunter for 300 plus hours.
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna die. So back to gaming, like history and what we've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Metro 2033, and that is by far the scariest game I've ever played.
Is it really?
Not because of like the jump scares, but because there's waves of enemies and you have 2 bullets left.
Yeah.
Oh, that
right.
sounds like-
I remember a lot of that. Was there melee in that? You have a knife, right?
Yeah, you have a knife.
Yeah, I
but
remember
it's
using.
crap.
I remember using that a lot.
I did it on the hardcore difficulty, and that was a mistake.
Yeah.
I remember one of the scariest games I played is Corpse Party.
Corpse
Blood
Party.
Oh my god,
Okay,
that
so
game is evil.
I was watching the Monster Hunter podcast before I went to Teamwork podcast, and then Social Dissonance mentioned Corpse Party, and I was like, let's check it out. Maybe I'll like it. And then I played it, and I just could not sleep. That game, like,
Yeah.
I played Amnesia, and that really just did not faze me. But like the like background and the scenery and the descriptive text of Corpse Party is just really like horrifying.
Yeah, I played from chapter 3 up until the end with you,
Yeah.
and oh my god, like,
There's some messed up stuff.
yeah, I know.
If you are like into scary games, you'll like that.
But be warned, it's one of those games that will literally make you want to kill yourself.
I
Yeah.
will not
It's pretty depressing.
play
It is.
that game. I will not play Amnesia. I will not play Slenderman. No, I don't watch scary
Slenderman
movies.
is not bad.
I will not watch scary
It's
movies.
the same jump scare, and you like know when it's gonna happen.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's
all you gotta
it's
do is
predictable.
look away and he disappears.
Doesn't he still like
No.
get close to you?
No,
What?
he keeps
Aw.
going after you.
How do
Thomas.
people lose that game then?
Oh well,
I don't know. There's like some secret way. I haven't.
Don't you have to You're supposed to play it at night with like headphones.
I
like,
play
really...
only like when I play scary games. I only play at night. Yeah.
Ugh.
the same with me. Whenever I watch like a scary anime or
You
something,
can't do it.
because I'm really into that.
You were one hopeful hunter. I gotta
Mhm.
say.
No, I'm gonna get him with this.
But he's all the way in 11.
So
He'll come.
the next 20 minutes of the podcast is just gonna be
You see, he's coming.
Thomas here.
He's coming towards me.
Now he's just like, is there a frog in this water? Whatever. I'm not into frogs. I'm into monster hunters.
I don't think he can.
In Free Me Night, if he's in, and he'll, as long as he hasn't seen you, if
he's totally seen you.
You've him and
Look, he's red on the map, dude.
all right, fine,
He's hostile.
fine.
Chacha and Kayamba are looking at you like, what's this guy doing fishing at a time like this?
how do they not drown? They're that short. Like, how are they not like swimming?
The actual insides of Chacha and Kayamba are just lungs. Just like ginormous, numerous lungs.
There, he's coming.
What are they, Space
He's coming
Marines?
toward me.
They have like 4 lungs
He's
each.
there.
That's
I
a game
got
I've wanted
fire.
to get into for a while.
But yeah, in Freedom Unite, you could fish him out of the water from any area. Like he'll come to you,
Oh, that's pretty interesting. That'd be.
as long as he hasn't seen you.
You
Could
could
you do that with
also
a Goble? Like, wouldn't
No,
he come from the
no.
next area?
No, if he would catch on pretty quick. But like, I was gonna say another way in Freedom Unite that you could take him out is crack shotting him with the bow gun.
No, that's not gonna work.
I don't know if it.
He's coming toward me.
No.
You see, he turns. See?
Oh my god!
I'm telling you
Thomas.
guys, it works.
I guess that's why they give you like 5.
Yeah.
That's
Because
ridiculous.
you can fish him
Thomas.
out of the water multiple times. I've done it.
What is this? Bass Pro?
Yeah, right.
The fish. Next time on the fishing channel,
I can't believe that.
a
worked.
dragon.
I can't. Do you guys know Plesioth's like weaknesses and junk like that and tells?
Not me.
No.
So let me give you the lowdown here. Plesioth is weak to
Ooh, nice.
lightning and fire, and I believe
We're using a dragon greatsword right now.
yeah. So it's kind of irrelevant, but I think that I don't know if the best place to hit him is the head or the belly. It's one of those.
I think
Doesn't
the
it
belly.
differ on cutting and?
Yeah, it
What?
should. Well, it should differ on cutting and shots and impact damage is what it's called. But yeah, he's also. Do you guys know his tell? To say that he's exhausted?
No.
Dripping at the mouth.
No, because they don't actually have that. He doesn't.
He just like stand still for a few seconds.
You'll. Yeah.
I noticed that they're sluggish, and whenever he like tries to do something, he like
He'll
spirals out.
actually put his back fins down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the fins on his spine will actually go down when he reach that exhausted state.
That's pretty cool.
You know,
People get confused right now what he's doing right now because like he'll just like look around and he'll just like look confused kind of. But he's actually doing the similarity to like a Rathalos roar or an Urkusis roar, where he's like I guess yeah. Well, I don't know why you put 2. That's close. That was cool though. But he's like either going enraged or he's being exhausted. One of those 2.
Huh.
When he looks around like that, because I see a lot of people like getting really confused on that. Do you think you can finish it?
yeah, this is
Less than
actually
5
my
minutes.
First time greatswording Plesioth in the demo.
That's good.
But
What do you think of the armor and the weapon they give you? Do you think it's
I think it's
sufficient?
really cool. Asherdos.
I know there's a few of the weapons that are a little
Weird.
lackluster against the 2 demo monsters.
That's true.
Like the SNS and the bow are like
So
ice and water.
the
Yeah.
SNS and the bow are ice and water,
And
but
then also the
Respectable.
hammer, you get the Luderoth bone hammer,
which
I
is
believe
also
it's-
water.
Yeah, which is also water.
So I want like people. There's a rumor saying that like the elements don't really work
because
because of that, I guess.
I mean, it would give you like a unfair disadvantage, I feel. But then again, Monster Hunter can be pretty unfair at times.
Yeah, but I think they do actually work. How they balance it out though is that they use a higher level of
Well, yeah, you're in
weapon.
like high rank gear.
Yeah, but like instead of just using like an ice bear off SNS, I think they have the top, very top tier one as opposed to this, where I think it's not the greatest tier. I'm not entirely sure on that. I also kind of theorize that like the elements are there because the status effects are there.
Oh, that's right. The paralysis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you saw the Goble
dual
had the
Yeah.
paralysis. Did
Thanks,
Cha-Cha
Cha-Cha.
kill
Yeah,
that?
Cha-Cha killed it.
It was just a pause of like confusion right there. We were like, "What just happened?"
Your turn, Christian.
Plesioth time.
Yeah,
What are you gonna use?
Probably the bow.
All right.
Bow.
You're gonna explain how the bow works a bit?
You probably know it better than I do.
All right. So
but,
I'll help you out.
Yeah. Righty. What bow is this? The Baroth?
This is the Hapuraboka.
Nibblesnarf.
Now Nibblesnarf.
Yeah, and I think they give you his armor set too, because
Yeah.
he's a soldier.
Yep. That's his theme, is like being a marine or some sort of
Oh, that's pretty cool.
soldier.
In Portable Third, there's an event quest where you fight a massive Hapuraboka,
Yeah, and that's a lot of fun.
and it gives you snake armor.
Or if you're female, you get Big Boss.
Yeah, snake as in
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Yeah,
Soldier.
Metal Gear.
Okay. Power coatings, poison, paralysis, sleep.
Gear.
Let's do power.
Yeah, and
Is it the same? It is.
but yeah, funny thing in Freeing Night, the bow it didn't have the artillery shot,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it
yeah.
did, and all, well, yeah, it didn't have the artillery shot, which is one of the most powerful weapons. Or
Hits
Hits.
on the bow.
yeah,
Depending on the type of bow.
uh-huh.
That's something we didn't really explain, is like, for the long-range weapons.
Yeah, that's true.
I know the gun lance that I was using previously, I kind of wanted to explain on like why I like the gun lance so much, but I just did not.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, so I guess this is a little late, but I like the gun lance because it's like every weapon can be used differently. So like with the greatsword, you always want the same skills, right? You want focus and you want critical unsheath or
Quick
critical draw.
You want focus, critical draw,
And maybe sheath.
and sheath.
Hey,
yeah.
nice, you fished him out.
Yep.
The Diablo
You actually
set
used
gives you that.
a worm, not a frog.
Yeah, that's
Just like-
probably why.
Do I have to equip it first?
Yeah, you have to equip it. But with this is the artillery strike for the bow.
Where it
It's a little.
Why is it
charge to
flickering?
level 2+.
I don't know. Well,
Maybe that's new. You charge to level 2+, and then that circle appears, and you press triangle circle.
You're holding down X, and
X?
then you hit A because this is no longer the PSP.
Oh,
the
okay.
controls are a little odd from. Kind of like. I don't want to say magnetized, but it clips onto the monster.
In certain areas.
Well, like if I'm aiming at him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
Mr. Evade +1.
Yeah. Do they
That
have
might
armor
actually-
skills? I know you can't review them, but are they actually in it?
I don't think so.
I don't think they actually changed the armor skills from Portable Third, so we could look that up. But
Yeah, but no, like in this demo,
Yeah.
are they here?
It's just like the rumor. Like I
Yeah.
can't look up the armor
maybe
skills.
it's just for aesthetic.
Yeah, I think it is like the armor is just for aesthetics. I'm not entirely sure though.
Yeah. Because I mean, if it was for aesthetic, you'd be one-shotted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be naked.
So the bow is really bad against Plesioth. What is it? Water bow? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it just depends.
No, Hapuraboka is
No, it is water.
yeah.
You're right.
No,
But
it's not.
that was a beautiful shot.
Yep.
If he would have turned, that would have
I'm-
gotten him.
Man,
I'm
dude,
used
if
to,
he was
uh,
right there, you would have totally gotten him.
I'm used to the 3DS bow, and it's I don't want to say it's less sensitive, but it's just more familiar for me to control.
Have you ever KO'd a monster with the bow artillery?
Yes.
Yeah.
In Portable Third.
Doesn't this kind of artillery shot do KO damage?
Yeah, so all the
And pebbles?
artillery shots, if it hits the head, it will do KO. Not very much, but if you like constantly do artillery shots, you're gonna get a KO or two. pretty much.
Yeah.
It's pretty useful.
So as we go into the water, you're gonna see that the artillery shot becomes different.
drastically different. I am not the greatest fan of it. Oh, you should have rolled.
Isn't there like
I
a
know.
huge drop on the regular shots also?
Right,
Arrows?
there. So with the longbow, or not the longbow, the bow
Wow.
gun.
I saw that. Look at that. You have to aim above them.
Yeah, which is kind of bizarre because
What?
if you're fighting the monster and like you're trying to artillery hit him, you're always going to be on the same like y-axis. He's always going to swim up to you to be able to hit you. So you're always going to have to aim up for this, for that artillery strike. But
And it's pretty long range.
yeah, why don't you show that once when you can? Because it looks different than the one on the surface.
Yeah.
It looks actually pretty cool, and I'm interested in seeing the more water ones for the different types of artillery shots. Because I know right now you have like a large area and you have the pellet shot kind of. That's still
called
uses
pellet?
it.
If you see that, it's
No, I don't think it's called pellet.
like a cone.
I
think it's
forget
called
the-
spreads.
It's less vertical
Yeah.
and it's more of a horizontal path.
Yeah.
Grant, why don't you explain the levels? Because I'm not really up to speed with that, and I don't know. You're the MH expert here.
Oh, you're gonna get lasered. Yep. Well, alright, you start off with level 1. That makes it look like you are not, like, your hands don't glow at all. That's just if you tap the attack button, that's level 1. And then you hold it down, and then you get level 2, right? I think. And then at level 2, you do not the greatest amount of extra damage, but at level 3, ooh, I know, like,
I know that.
I have a habit of rolling into things.
I have to totally look at the numbers again.
Don't you want rolling with that?
I want to roll into a laser beam.
No, like
You did earlier.
you roll into it right as it's about to hit
Coming at you. Well, it's a laser.
And that's how you use the.
Oh, see, he's exhausted. You see his back fins are kind of down right now?
You've been hitting him with artillery shots, so.
Yeah. Oh, and he does still drool. Anyways, back to the levels. At level 3, I think you can do the artillery shot. And then some bows have a level 4. And I know...
Oh, okay. I
at
thought
each-
you were carving.
That would be pretty cool. At each level,
Where are my
the
small bombs?
bow
think
can
you got any.
change. You have
Oh, I
ranged
should
weapon.
shoot it.
Yeah, just shoot it.
Can I miss?
You totally whipped it.
There.
At each level, the type of shots change. So, as Christian goes to level 3, he has like a rapid level 3 shot going on.
You shoot
If
three
you look closely,
at a
there's
time.
three.
Yeah.
There's 3 arrows.
But if he just taps it, it could be like.
I think
a
level
spread.
1 of this is Pierce.
Yeah, it could be Pierce. There's Pierce, Spread, and Rapid.
Rapid?
Which is what he has is level 3.
Yeah.
So that changes every level, or it can change. Sometimes there's a level 4 that has a different charge. I usually don't use level 4. I only use level 3 because I read this damage formula that says that all the other levels for the bow just are not worth it to
For level 3?
for the damage output. Like it's like, you know, like 30% of your base damage on like a level 1 charge or something like that. It only gets up to 100 or something like that by when you get to level 3. And then at level 4, it's only like 102 or something along those lines. But I see a lot of people use the bow with the new element, the slime element.
Oh, that looks like a great element.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I see a lot of people. Oh gosh, I see a lot of
Should've
people
dodged a little later for that.
use just rapid fire that. And by rapid fire, I mean they just keep tapping the attack button and then shooting as many shots as possible.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why they do that is because the amount of elemental damage or status damage does not change.
It outweighs the.
Like it's still gonna be always the same no matter what the level of charge it is.
And then I've heard the new slime damage.
Mhm.
It's interesting because isn't there like 3 levels, and at the 3rd level, if you hit them again, they explode and
Yeah.
they flinch.
Now, I don't know if they always flinch.
Because that's what I read on the wiki. Don't quote me on this. But yeah, and I don't know. I feel that makes things a little easier. I don't know. Monster Hunter is like one of those. It's difficult because that's just how the game is. It's incredibly difficult.
Oh, you took that right in the
I
face.
did. I want to try the artillery shot underwater. It's so different.
Yeah, I don't know how people are going to be able to hit with that. Like, the only way I can see people hitting with that is if there's a team.
Yeah, I've done it, but it was in Area 11 where there's a bit more of a...
Oh, I've hit it before. I just, like, aim really high up, and it's really awkward. Are you trying to prep? Oh, why did we,
Oh yeah, and there's with bows, there's different kinds of coatings, which is the equivalent to shots in bow guns.
Alright, so I know Christian used up all his power,
I have not yet, surprisingly.
which is like a 20% increase in the amount of damage that you do for raw damage, I think. And then right now he's using paralysis. I know that he poisoned him earlier. He forgot that he has sleep coatings and he used his
I
bombs.
forgot.
You used your bombs.
I used the trap first.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you hit a sleeping opponent, then it's 3 times damage.
Oh.
If you hit them in the face with the artillery, will you do 3 times knockout damage?
I think it's calculated...
That's a good question that you should throw on the teamwork thing. On the teamwork club teamwork.
Oh, they have a great website.
Yeah, they do.
I know that a lot of our subscribers came because of Teamwork Podcast.
Yeah.
They subscribed to us, and so.
And then we watched like 24 people subscribe to us, and we haven't put anything up. And it's really bizarre because that's a really small number.
Yeah.
But like we've never uploaded anything before.
Yeah, we really just talk on like Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook and such.
Well, even like on our personal accounts,
Yeah.
like we've never had like a subscriber or like many.
Oh, yeah.
So
No.
just seeing like those 24 that came in that one day, that's really awesome.
Yeah. If you guys are watching this at Teamwork Cast, we thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Sincerely.
Helps get us a good start.
Yeah.
But so
That's pretty interesting.
yeah,
Here,
I don't.
I'm a
It's
little
really
bit closer.
sloppy.
It should be a little bit better this time.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
I'm so confused on how it works.
it's like he shoots a harpoon and then
it turns into like a
It's
shotgun
strong.
of sorts.
Oh gosh, I ran
Yeah.
into it.
kind of interesting.
So, as we were talking about for the 20 minutes, why do you guys think that you were dead, dude?
Oh my gosh.
So for the 20-minute time limit, like, I don't think they had a 20-minute time limit before, right?
No, in
No,
the Freedom
like
demo,
the-
it was you get 50 minutes to fight Cuckoo.
So why do you think they put that?
I know they pretty much just ported the demo over from like trade show demos.
Yeah, see, Teamwork Cast hypothesized that.
Oh really?
Yeah, and
I remember like I've seen these fights at was it E3? No,
TGS, Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah,
probably Tokyo Game Show, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing, so that's probably why it's 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I know we keep mentioning Teamwork, but like we're all huge fans of the Teamwork podcast, and that's pretty much what inspired the Guildie podcast right now.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to Area 11. You're using close range. You know how those work?
Yep. And the closer you are, the more damage they do.
I think it's something like that. I've never actually like.
Why would they name it close range shot if it's better at long range?
Well, I know that it does cutting.
Capcom does a lot of odd. This makes a lot of odd decisions, but I
Yeah.
don't think they would.
I know that because the bow has a melee attack where you take out an arrow and you slice
And
once.
it does cutting damage, and it's really good for slicing off tails.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say really good.
Yeah.
Well, if you do razor coating, do they still have razor
That's what,
coating?
This is what it is.
It's now close range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Portable Third, and there's no bow and try.
No.
But I don't know about Freedom Unite. It was called the razor coating.
Yeah, they have it in Freedom Unite, I'm pretty sure. I haven't used bow very often in Freedom Unite, so.
Yeah. But this will increase the amount of cutting damage that your slash has. And if you focus on that for like the tail for like 5 minutes, you can probably cut it off.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't cut the tail of the Plezzy off, which is kind of...
I would make many fish stick.
You would make fish sticks out of him?
Oh.
He has a lot of breaks, though. Like,
His wings, his
his spine
dorsal
and
fin,
his back.
his face.
Yeah, there's
when
a
you break
lot.
his face, he gets a an X.
Yeah, he has the
his
scar
face.
right now.
Yeah, kind of like the Nargacuga.
Yeah, Nargacuga gets a battle scar all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Even though it makes no sense.
I have a deep hatred for Plesioth.
I have a deep hatred for Nargacuga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Tigrex? Oh,
I hate T-Rex. Like, I just get scared fighting him.
He's a really fun
Didn't you
fight.
do you finished all the village quests in
Yeah, so
Portable Third?
yeah, that's probably should go on my Monster Hunter resume.
Yeah.
Is that on
pretty
both Portable Third and Try, I finished every possible quest
And
available.
you've done the Last Supper too.
I've done the Last Supper. Not too hard.
Really?
It sounds difficult.
It's Tigrex, Narga, and Devil Joe.
All at once?
I think the Tigrex and the Narga
You fight at the same time. Then Devil Joe comes out after you beat both of them.
or
And
something like that.
Isn't he already enraged?
Yeah,
Isn't he always enraged in that fight?
he's not always. He's just angry in general. He's an angry guy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I imagine if somebody wanted to chop my head off, I'd be pretty angry.
I gunlanced that fight. I know that there's this auto guard gunlance where you pretty much just block every time you're doing shots, and it makes it much more easy to survive with the gunlance. I didn't use that though.
Did they keep that? It's sort of like a glitch.
No, the Capcom was like, whoops, and they definitely fixed that.
That's
I'm
funny
pretty sure.
because people have been complaining about the Plesioth hip check for a while, and they were like, "No, it's not a glitch. It's supposed to be like that."
Yeah, right.
But Capcom has actually been listening to their fans a lot lately.
Except that we don't get American.
Yeah,
don't get,
right.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
we
true.
got that. We got Try Ultimate.
Yeah, and Tri Ultimate, because originally the servers were going to be region locked.
Oh,
and, this Facebook community that I
Was
I
it part
pay
of?
attention to. I'm not a part of it, but I pay attention to is like Tigrex, Ashura, and Barroth and such. They raised like this huge fuss about it, and Capcom was like, "Okay, we've heard you." And after that, they're releasing an update. I think in April, for where it takes off the region lock, and then it lets you get the TV screen onto your Wii U gamepad.
I'm excited for
Yeah, you gave me that link. I like how Thomas said that he wasn't part of that group.
I'm not.
If like Capcom suddenly just tries to find all of those users and come to their house
Yeah.
and say, "We heard what you said on Facebook."
Yeah.
We like your idea.
Do you think this guy's almost dead?
I
You're
doubt it.
like almost out of time, buddy.
No.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the first failure. Oh, that sounds really harsh.
Yeah.
You're gonna fail first on the
Our first cast.
I am the
Yeah.
least experienced. I'm totally okay
Yeah.
with failing.
No,
first.
you're the 1%. Come on.
Don't
You
worry,
do
dude. Dude, Monster Hunters are the 1% in America.
Yeah, Monster Hunters are pretty cool.
Yeah, I know there's this... Monster Hunter didn't have a huge following in America. Like, they have this cult following with,
Yeah.
of, like,
Like
close-knit hunters, and there's, like, a game facts thing and such. But there's not really many hunters.
Yeah, but when they like, I think that's what helps bind the community together. Is that they're so few and far between. I mean, they're out there.
Yeah.
The community is a lot better than some of the other games we play, like League of Legends.
Yeah,
The community is awful.
yeah.
Monster Hunter probably arguably has one of the best communities.
And like
I know every time we go on War of the Roses, there's a guy who's just complaining and
that's
cursing
Steam,
out.
though. Like, does that come with accessibility or?
I don't know, but like
But yeah,
Monster Hunters are.
Everyone just wants to help everyone. It's like, oh yeah, how do I get this armor set? And it's like, oh, you do this and this and this.
Right. Such cool guys.
Yeah,
I
it
never
is.
got hit that.
There is like every other community, like that one,
Really helpful and nice and considerate. Yeah, I really dig that.
that
Like,
really nice and helpful, considerate guy that's like, oh, use this kind of weapon, or
Yeah.
use this armor set, you're a scrub.
yeah, right.
Oh, nice.
And I cannot believe I beat that.
That was you guys
Oh
just
my
did
gosh.
not want to high five over the mic to
No, it's-
blast the viewers'
Yeah.
ears out.
Okay.
I would have had to apologize.
we could have done it far away.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
true.
Go out of the room so you guys
I'm
can hear it.
surprised I beat that. That is first try on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you get a resting break now because
Yeah.
now we're fighting Logombi again.
Lagombi.